What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Strong Tower Podcast. So, today's guest is a friend, a longtime friend of my wife's, and not too long ago became a great close friend to me. Love her to death. She's hilarious, and she's great to talk to, and I couldn't wait to get her on here and see how she's doing in these the times of the Rona. So, check her out. This is Sasha Camp, young Sash. It's my foundation. It's my faith. It's my work ethic. It's my drive. It's everything that I've tried to build for myself that has made me who I am.
I'll do what it takes to make you believe.
So, young Sash,
What's up?
what's going on?
Not much, surviving, thriving.
Yeah, how's that going for you?
It's going good, I would say. I'm enjoying it. I'm lucky enough to have a job right now, so
Yeah,
that's
me too.
good. Our flow is we're on for 5 and off for 5.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's keeping me super sane. Super duper sane. So I'm having I think if I was just off this entire time getting paid or off this entire time and, laid off or whatever, I'd be losing my mind. The fact that
definitely.
I'm off for 5 days and then have to go back to work and have my mind busy with work is like a blessing to me. Because I can keep myself busy for 5 days. Like my last 1 or 2 days before I have to go back to work, like right now, I'm going back to work on Monday. So right now, tomorrow, I'm a little stir crazy, just a little bit, but it's not that bad. If I were
Right.
off this whole time, I'd be going nuts.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I kind of felt myself getting a little nuts with just being off for 2 days, and then just being out in public, and seeing how people are acting. I think that's what's really getting on my nerves, because it's a different it's a different
It takes
vibe.
a while to get used to. It took a couple of days, a couple different scenes to. This is the new normal for a little bit, I guess. The new ignorance, the new way of life.
Yeah, and as much as people don't want to believe that, how long? I think we're gonna be doing this kind of shit for a long time,
Yeah, I was just saying, I just had this conversation last night with my friend. I was like, when this first, all this news came about of Corona, and even before it hit America, my first thought was, this won't last longer than a month. We'll get this under control, and here we are, way past farther than a month into it, and it's looking like still be months into it in my eyes. Even if things start to slowly reopen, I'm not jumping back out into society anytime soon, because I just don't think that's smart either way. I just don't think it's smart.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too, is people, you can open your business all you want, but who's going to shop there? Who's going? You know what I mean? Who's going to get a tattoo? Who's going to get a tattoo? Who's going to, a lot of people will probably get their hair done, but.
Yeah. But I still think they should take more precautions and, maybe just having still the only 10 people at a time and really, doing their best to try to maybe still wearing masks. And because you do a lot of talking in those environments at the salons, the barber shops, I think even in months to come, when things do start to reopen, we should still take precautions, wear masks and things like that, because that's really where the transfer is coming. And that's really where we're going to see, I think, maybe cases happening again. We still got to practice, washing your hands and disinfecting, how they hand out the disinfectant wipes. I knew we would see those things at the grocery stores before, but no one was really taking it serious.
Yeah.
And maybe we should here on out.
Oh, definitely. Everyone is now. And now, my hands are dry and crusty and stuff from washing them so much.
Right? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. So I gotta start using lotion, and I hate lotion. But I have to use
allergy
it.
Anyways, that makes everybody's skin act funny on top of this.
Yeah, it's crazy. And that's another thing they were talking about is if it flares up back in the fall and the winter time, like that's flu season.
Right.
So that on top of the flu, like the hospital's just going to
It's
be.
insane.
But
Yeah.
hopefully by then, like we figure out what to do. You know what I mean?
Right, or like a good vaccination or something,
Yeah, because
or a better testing system, something.
there's over 70 vaccinations that are like available to go to trial, and I think there's like
Uh-huh.
three. I think there's like two or three that are going through trial right now.
Okay.
So they're fast
I
tracking
think
this thing.
I stay just ignorant enough off of like I don't have Facebook. I don't really watch the news, so I let
Nah.
people tell me about what's going on because if I watch things too much, I get too depressed. I just gotta stay.
Well, that's another thing too. You got to pay attention, and then also who you're listening to. Like I don't listen to
Yeah.
nobody about it. I listen to like the CDC, and I listen to the doctors and see what they say.
Right.
You
There's
know
so
what I
much
mean?
false and just crazy
Right.
information out there. Nuts. It's
And
crazy.
it's just
It's
like
crazy.
and that's why I always watch the like little press conferences like Trump has like every day, and
Yeah.
people are taking to heart so much about what he says. I'm like,
Yeah.
who cares what he says?
When we all know, like, come on, we all know. Just why do you take it so? They get so up
They
in
take
arms
it,
about it.
and they
Just
take it so
let it
they
go,
take it
let it go.
yeah,
Let it go.
and they take it
Let go.
so they take it so literal. I'm like, listen to what the doctors are saying. That's what I'm there for.
Right.
You know, I'm
Right.
there trying to wait for the doctors to talk. I'm not trying to hear him.
Exactly.
You know, but yeah, I
Same.
mean, a lot of people too, or especially Facebook. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I could imagine. I could imagine if Instagram's bad enough. I could only imagine what Facebook looks
Well,
like.
you know what it makes Facebook worse is that people share the articles. But
Right.
they don't like even my mom. She sent me an article that she just read the bold letters. And I was like, "Mom, did you even read this?" Cuz it said something about Disney closing until 2021. And I was like, "I didn't hear
Uh-huh.
that." And it was just a guy who's projecting that. He thinks that.
Right. So
I was like, different people think different things.
where's the facts in that? Right.
And that's what most articles are. It's all opinionated.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Nuts.
What's going on, guys? Just wanted to pause for a second and tell you a little bit about Onward. So, Onward, you want to strengthen, you want to support your immune system. Doing that is imperative right now. You know what I mean? You can wear masks all you want. You can wear gloves all you want. You can, I don't know, dress in a hazmat suit. I don't care. But if you're not trying to strengthen your immune system and build up just those protective parts of your immune system and taking in those vitamins A, vitamins B, C, D, E, K, you know, all the letters of the alphabet, vitamins. Get these vitamins in. So with all these vitamins, you get support of your immune system. So for example, an orange carries 51 milligrams of vitamin C. 51 milligrams. One scoop of Onward is 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. And not only are you going to build your immune system and support your immune system, you're also going to get tons of energy without any crash, and you're going to stay healthy and try and be your best healthy self in these times of the Rona. So if you go to stnutrition.com, we have different flavors. I think we have blueberry, we have grape, we have Arctic glacier or something like that, I think it's called. And we also have different flavors coming in. So we have strawberry lemon, we have raspberry tea, and we have bubblegum. So all these flavors are going to be on the website probably by the time this comes out, and for your purchase. So build your immune system, support your immune system, and get better today, and stay safe, stay healthy. And go to stnutrition.com, type in Rona, Rona, for a certain percentage off. I haven't thought about it yet. So go to I'll put up an Instagram post about it. So go to stnutrition.com. Go when you check out, go to the promo code, type in Rona, RONA, and you'll get a discount. And so stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy the show with Sasha Camp.
It's nuts.
Have you like picked up any like new hobbies or anything? Like during this whole thing?
I've definitely been able to really work out 100% like I want to. I've been able to just cook all the time like I want to. Been really dive into that and just get my cooking on because I love doing that. And when I'm busy at work, I don't really have the time to necessarily plan it out or
right.
Take the time and make this or you know what I mean. So it's been nice to like really get down and dirty with my cooking, and so I've been having a blast with that and experimenting with things I necessarily wouldn't be able to, and just clean around my house. I love cleaning and organizing, so that's been just really making me happy. So that's what I've been pretty much doing: cooking, working out, cleaning, organizing. I've been trying to not turn on my TV until like it's dark out.
Right.
So that's what I try to do with my day. And I wake up really early. I have a hard time sleeping in. So I wake up by like 7:30, 8 o'clock every day.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm the same thing.
So I get up, I start working out. I try to plan what we're doing for dinner so I could start marinating stuff, doing what I got to do. And then I look around, I start cleaning, organizing. I've gone through my clothes. I've reorganized my closet, color coded,
right.
Scrunchies, everything. So I'm a freak.
It's so funny to me that I'm not saying it's just you, but I'm saying like over like all social media that I've seen, there's so many people like just starting to work out. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's so
I'm
weird.
Not just start to work out. Usually I work out when I get home from work.
Right.
And sometimes after work things come up, especially since when Corona wasn't happening, things come up with your family, with this, that, and third. But now that I have so much time on my hand, I know I can dedicate and really focus on my body, which has been awesome because nothing can get in your way. You have no excuses right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I guess that's great. Yeah, and I guess that's the reason why is like there's just more time in the day, and it gives people
excuse,
right. Yeah.
What better time now?
Right. Yeah.
And you can try anything now, like you said, new hobbies, like. I've been trying to get a little crafty, trying to think of some arts and crafts or, do-it-yourself things around the house. Sometimes the weather stops me from doing it because I can't get outside to spray paint this or do that. But, so it's been cool. Holidays have been different, right?
A little bit.
A little bit, right? A little bit. I mean, it's been cool that we have, like, Skype and FaceTime and the Zoom and stuff. You still can feel connected without being connected.
Right.
I know you had a birthday where, people did a little drive-by, right? So,
I mean, I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't even expect that. I wasn't expecting that at all. That was pretty cool.
Kind of makes things, it's making things different, but still new and interesting in the same.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? In the same light.
And you know what? I hope it makes people appreciate things more.
Yeah, same. That's what I've been thinking. That's what I've been trying to tell people. Like,
you know what I mean? I mean, just the little things. Just being able to drive to the store and like go in the store without worrying about a thing. You know what I mean? Like just the little things. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
I always say I even have like the extra funds before when this first started and we didn't know like were we gonna have to be hunkered in the house for 2 weeks or. You have to stock up on this or that. I was just saying we're lucky that we have the extra funds or that I have a job that's paying me if I wasn't going to go to work. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Some people can't even see that.
Yeah, definitely.
So this has opened up my eyes to a lot of things to be grateful and thankful for because I'm happy to stay home with the people I'm at home with and you know what I mean? I'm happy when I do go back to work and so, there's people in lots of different situations right now.
Well, you see like a lot of what did I see like someone like really like went all in complaining about now the seniors won't get to have their prom and stuff like that. I was like there's people that can't live right now. Like there's people struggling. Right, like, you're worried about your son's prom?
Like, yeah, that's sad, but, there are worse things.
Yeah, I mean,
And they
it
can
definitely.
get on in their own way. They could have a DJ do some digital stuff, and they
Right,
could Zoom their own prom together. There's always a way to do it, and there's always a way to have some fun in it.
right. There's a
You know?
comedian. There's a comedian I listened to, and he was talking about that issue, and he was like, you know what? I mean. He was like, you know what? Amazon's got everything. You can get the Amazon Prom. Like,
Yeah.
get the Amazon Prom.
There's a will, there's a way. There really is. Kids these days, like with the technology we have, like you could do prom. They could do anything they want. If they really
Yeah.
want to have some fun, they can do
I
it.
mean, you probably is not gonna. You don't want to have that like that after prom sex or anything, but I don't know if they want to do that.
Like I said, there's a will, there's a way. There's
true,
what is
that's
it?
true.
OnlyFans and stuff. They'll figure it
OnlyFans,
out.
yeah. You can
Yes.
do OnlyFans prom. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah. OnlyFans prom. Hey.
But did you go to prom when you were younger?
Yeah, I went to prom. I went to my prom junior and senior year. And senior year, I was supposed to go to 2 proms, but the one dude uninvited me like a week before prom. Had my dress and everything.
Damn, he uninvited you because he found someone else.
We were just friends, but it was
okay,
still
yeah.
rude.
Right.
But he was honest. He said, I want to uninvite you because I like this other girl better and I want to go with her. And
Yeah.
I didn't even go to their school. So I was cool about it, but it was pretty rude because I had my dress and everything.
Yeah. You didn't use this like the same dress?
No, I didn't.
Because that's what a lot of
I didn't
girls
wanna-
did.
Come on, girl. Girls couldn't do that. We couldn't do that then.
Well, I seen girls that went to one prom at another school, then they came to our school and they wore the same dress. I'm like,
Yeah, but I didn't know if another girl had that dress.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, when you buy your dress, they tell you, like, no one else has this dress for that prom.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm a chill girl. You're lucky.
Well, you know
So-
what? Like, I don't even remember too much about my prom. I remember my senior prom more so than my junior one. But, just because, like, I mean, it was a senior year. I remember a lot more from senior year, because we got the superlatives and stuff.
Right.
And I remember I was like, I remember the list going around school, and I was just like, shit. I was like, everyone's going to put me for most likely to procrastinate. I was like, I know that 100%. So I knew I was going to get that. So I went in there that night, and I knew I was going to get it. I got it. And then, so they were going through all the other ones and stuff like that. And then they said, Best Eyes, Ben Hamrick. I was like, whoa, what? I was like, y'all think I got the best eyes? Like,
Oh, my goodness.
so to this day,
You
like,
got 2?
huh?
You got 2 superlatives?
So I had 2, yeah.
Nice.
But like to this day, I always joke with Heather, like, she talk, like we'll be talking about like what we like about each other. I was like, you like these best eyes? And she's like, oh, shut up, stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's one thing I remember. And then I got massively like hammered that we went to the beach. Was it that night or that weekend? It was just that weekend. And
This tradition.
huh?
I said, as is tradition.
Oh yeah, but this was different. Like I drank something that like like a bunch of dudes just like threw shit in a cup and I drank it. I was like, "What's in there?" I don't know. I was like, And I got
Yeah.
and back then I was doing like mixed martial arts and I was like into all that stuff. And I got angry drunk. Like I punched a hole in the girl's grandparents' beach house fridge.
Oh,
Yeah, and I swung I swung at her, and then
nice.
I was doing pull-ups on the bunk bed and stuff. Like they said, Ben, that was the worst I've ever. I was like, I've never been like that when I got drunk.
That cup was not for you.
No, it was a bunch of different stuff, and after that, I was just like, okay, I'm not drinking anymore, and then,
No.
you know what I mean. But ever since then, that's the only time I've ever got angry drunk. So
Yeah, whatever was in there. No more. No
I
more.
had no idea. But that was one of the craziest things, and that's really the only thing I remember about prom.
Yeah,
Not for me.
I mean, I remember both my proms. They were fun. I just remember having a good time, dancing, eating after prom.
Yeah,
After
but
prom,
it's.
we had big sumo wrestler things. You know what I mean? That you get
Oh,
in
I
and
love
fight
those
each
things.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. You know. And then we went back and went to a park, did stuff, did illegal things, and drove to the beach.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's always their tradition is like to go to the beach after.
Yeah. Always. Always. Well, we went to the shore. I'm a Jersey girl. We went to the shore.
Sure, okay.
Shore.
Yeah, we went
We
to
don't.
Ocean City. I don't know which one.
Ocean City, Maryland. I don't know which one. Yeah, Maryland or
It's probably Maryland.
Is that New Jersey or Maryland? Maryland.
I think there's one in both, isn't there?
Yeah. They're both good. They're both good.
Yeah, I have
Even
no
though I'm a
idea.
Jersey girl, they're both good.
Yeah, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
so what about this whole corona thing like will make you feel comfortable?
I mean, I guess a vaccination that we know works, but even so, like, I'm not one that gets the flu vaccination. It doesn't help me.
Right.
You know, I'm
Yeah,
somebody
same
that's
thing.
allergic
Yeah.
to like everything under the sun. So, I mean, if we just get a better hold on it of the issue
Mhm.
and there's less cases, I guess I could say that and make me feel better. But other
Right.
than that,
Yeah. I mean, I'm the same way, but like cuz I was listening
something that works for me.
Yeah, I mean,
guess.
I was just listening to people like, will you be comfortable at like, so say you were going to a concert, like, how many people would be in there and so you felt
Which
uncomfortable?
which I have scheduled to do. So
Yeah.
that's something I'm thinking about in the future.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, what if you go to that concert and everyone's wearing a mask? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's weird. That would make me
Which
feel
already might
uncomfortable.
happen. Billie Eilish they wear those masks. That's like already her merch.
Yeah.
Before
That's funny.
it ever happened, that was already merch, which is funny. It's ironic, but yeah, like what's a new norm? Like, are we going to be going to baseball games and concerts and things like that? And like, it's going to be like, can you wear these masks for a little bit?
Yeah.
What are we going to have a beach this year?
Yeah.
Are we not? Like, you know, things like that. I'm okay if we don't because I'm not selfish. I'm trying to make sure everybody's good.
Yeah.
These are just questions, you know. I'm
Right.
not going to be upset. I mean, of course, we're all going to be a little bummed, but
Yeah.
we shouldn't really be that upset because it's just a few months of our lives, not our entire lives. It could be worse.
And you know what also I'm thankful for during this time is that like I'm already married and like you have a boyfriend so you don't have to worry about like dating. You know,
Right.
that's the thing.
That's super true.
I was listening to people talk
And
about it.
you're truly in relationships that you're happy to be in and that you're not like
Oh
faking
yeah,
it to make it.
right. And it's not hard to like be quarantined, right?
Right, exactly, 100%. Yeah.
Because I was
Seriously,
listening to
because
these single girls were talking about like, so what are we gonna do like after this whole thing and like you go on like a Tinder date or something like that and you go to hook up, like it's gonna be like different. You're just gonna like talk
protocol.
different. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna see them and you're gonna both have your mask on and like that, and you're just gonna be like, so you wanna take them off or like,
Right. Yeah, like,
you know what I mean? Just like
yeah, like what?
like that's like the
Yeah,
signal of moving to the next level is like you wanna take your mask off or
Yes. It's
like
just now you got like,
Yeah.
oh, we're at the dugout and then we're gonna go to first base.
yeah.
It's just different. Everything's different. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's what I felt like the first couple of times I went to the grocery store with my mask on. I felt like, are people going to look at me like I'm about to rob the place? But then you realize
Nope,
everyone's
everyone's wearing
on.
them. Yeah, right.
But you still feel weird because, you know, you just feel like you're not truly seeing somebody or it's just different. It's very weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. And people, you know, pollution's gone down, but I feel like littering has gone up in a sense because you see so many people's gloves on the ground in the
Oh my
parking
gosh.
lots and it's ignorant whites and
Dude,
Wow.
like that's all I see at work, like in the grass and stuff like that. So I'm walking around the bank, and that's all there is like masks and gloves all over. I'm like, what the hell?
Terrible.
Like, why gotta throw it on the ground?
I don't understand. How hard is it? Just bring it with you. It's yours. It's your own germs. Bring it with you.
I don't know, but so you say you wait till nighttime to watch TV. What are you into? Like, what streaming services like catch your eye?
I've caught up on all of Mandalorian on
Okay.
Disney Plus. You know, I'm kind of into Star Wars a little bit. You know, what else? You know, since all month is 420, I have watched some of the new show on Netflix called Cooked with Cannabis,
Okay.
which is like a cooking show where they all cook with cannabis and different kinds of things with it. So that's
Right.
pretty neat if you want to get into that, look into that as well. But pretty much I like normal shows that air on TV, you know, weekly, but I usually catch up on Hulu because I don't really watch TV during the week. I'm like busy working out, that kind of stuff. So like
Right.
Fresh Off the Boat, Modern Family, American Housewife.
Okay.
I'm like
yeah.
a comedy kind of person. I like totally avoid like
Yeah.
anything sad, anything horror. Like I just like to laugh and keep my vibes up like all the time. People kind of say like I'm annoying because if I'm like with you and you want to watch a movie or something, I'm like comedy only comedies, but that's just who I am. I like to like keep myself and my energy up high.
You know what's weird is like I'm like that during the day, but like at night when it's dark out and I'm sitting in the living room and I'm just like scrolling through like Netflix or whatever, and I find like a good like documentary about like someone going to jail or someone killing someone or some, you know what I mean? I love I just love that
messed up
stuff.
dreams on my own without watching that
That's
stuff.
true,
So I don't
yeah,
want to
yeah,
add it to the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even know where it comes from. But like I will watch, like I'll watch anything that someone's like, this is like a classic, like you gotta see this kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like, you know, I'll take suggestions. I'll watch other stuff. I have to be in the mood for like an action film, a mood for
Yeah.
something gory. I really don't like scary things, but like I said, if someone's like, you gotta see this, it's a classic. Anything from back past the 90s, 80s, 70s, I'll watch it. If it's like a classic movie, a classic this, I'm into it. I'll watch it. I just watched like all the American Pies the last 3 days.
I was
Just felt like
watching
it.
the documentary about it's on Amazon Prime video, and it's the Lorena Bobbitt story. You know who that is?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's been popping up, so I might watch that. I might.
Yeah, I actually
you
fell
know,
asleep. It wasn't that good.
No?
Nah.
Well, on
It was kind of boring.
Lifetime, they're doing a new movie about her, so
Yeah, I mean the movie's probably good, but
yeah.
it was good. Like once they talked about what happened and they got through like certain things, and then
Yeah.
like that was all good. But then they just started going through the court stuff, and I was like, you know, I just like knocked out. I was like, it's getting boring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I would say the darkest thing that I watched is this wrestling like documentary show I watched called like Dark Side of the Ring, and it's
Okay.
about like famous wrestlers that like all like died of like gory deaths or like suicides or just weird
Yeah,
deaths.
like Chris Benoit.
Yes, he was just the last one I watched actually.
Yeah, dude was crazy. He had a lot of things wrong with him.
Yeah. Yeah, because I really like WWE and all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
you know, it just depends. I'm a weird, I don't know. It just depends.
Hey, you like what you like.
Yeah.
You know, I tell Heather all
But
the
normally
time.
it's watching the cooking show or Comedy Central. One or the
Yeah,
other.
yeah. I tell Heather all the time to I was like, cause she'll be like, ew, why they like that? I'll be like, yo, don't yuck someone's yum.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
And she's like,
especially if you
ew,
haven't
don't
even
say
tried
that.
it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
don't yuck yum. Don't. Because it might be yum and you just don't know it yet.
That's what I'm saying. Did you
Yeah.
did you see the Tiger King?
No, I heard of him. I know who he is. You know, like
Yeah.
I've seen footage and stuff. You know, from the past. Totally aware of everything, but it's just one of the things I just have in my back pocket for later on. I think the public's ruining it.
They really did.
It
They
for me
did.
right
They
now.
did 100%.
I'm like, if everybody wasn't talking about it so much, I probably would have watched it already. But
Yeah.
I'm just holding off on it. That's all.
It's funny because I watched it and I didn't even think it would blow up the way it did. I was like, oh, that was good, but it wasn't like, you know what I mean?
Right, like,
but, yeah. I'm like, everyone on it should be in jail, but there's only one guy in jail, so you know what I mean? But then like it just blew up and I was like, what is so great? Like everyone just thought he was like the best and the funniest, and they're like, free Joe Exotic. I'm like, for what? He deserves to be in jail.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah, but I don't know. The public, kind of ruined it for like other people.
And honestly, I'm a big YouTube watcher. I go and watch a lot of YouTubers.
Oh, me too, yeah.
Love watching YouTube. It's like my TV, honestly. I'd rather watch YouTubers than TV, honestly.
Yeah, I just I've been down certain different kind of rabbit holes of reaction videos to like certain music. Yeah, I watched one, and then how like the related videos play after. I just kept watching them. And I was like, I like that. I like the music, you know what I mean? And I like to see what other people think about the music that I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It is interesting how other people's minds go in other ways, other perspectives of things.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's different.
What do you usually watch?
YouTubers, though, it's great.
Do you watch like people that vlog, or like what do you usually watch?
I watch a lot of vloggers. I watch a lot of like weed tubers.
Okay, yeah.
My brother has his own YouTube for like sneakers.
Yeah.
So I've been watching his stuff. I watch yours. Just like I watch people that are more into like beauty routine, makeup, skin stuff. I watch some people that are into like a lot of like do-it-yourself stuff. And then I actually watch a lot of tiny house stuff.
Okay,
Because I'm obsessed with it. Like, I love the tiny house, trend, whatever you call it. I just love it. So, that's, pretty much what I watch.
That's crazy. My dad was like real into he was like gung-ho with that tiny house stuff. Like, he wanted to get one. Like, he wanted to move.
Crazy. I think it's genius. It's great. If you can, really live in that
if that's
lifestyle.
your thing. Right, if that's your thing, like, why not?
Or, like, even, like, like, if one day, you have a tiny house for your podcast or for your, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's a good setup for, a functioning space of your own in some capacity. It's cool. Or a she shed,
Right.
Just, something cool like that. And, of course, I like my, I like the famous YouTubers, bloggers, but I like the upcomers too, because I like to try to put people on and help them. You know what I mean? I like to watch the journey of people. It's cool.
Well, you know what? I mean, I've watched a lot of people, and it's weird that I've had people like even on my Instagram, like, because I think they're fake people, but then I look at them and I was like, oh, these people are like real. They're like, why don't you have more followers? Like, your stuff is actually like good.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm like, fuck, I don't know. I don't really care.
So confused. Yeah.
Yeah, but because I put time into that stuff, like into the videos and pictures that I take, and
you look at your intro and then you look at somebody who has like 1 million followers intro and you're like, how, what? I'm so confused. Like, you look at somebody like yours and you're like, yes, that's quality.
Right. But that's the thing with YouTube. It's not really all about quality. You know what I mean?
Because some people are paying to get them views and they're paying to get those followers.
Right. There's people that do stuff like on their phones and it looks like shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they're still getting like thousands, of views. I'm like, whatever. At this point, it's just about being consistent and just putting them out and just having fun doing it.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. Because that comes their own shows. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like if I do like a podcast by myself, like the last one got like 7 views. I was like, oh, cool. You know what? But I was like, look, man, I got a lot off my chest that I don't really do anywhere else. You know?
Right, yeah.
So it's something
Exactly.
that, like, even if I'm talking to myself or I'm talking to a camera, like, I can just get a lot of stuff off my chest. You know what I mean?
Right.
So at least I was
Yeah,
gonna do
something.
that. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, you know what? Have you guys noticed a lot of new dogs or like unseen dogs you've never seen in your neighborhood before since Corona started?
Oh, with people walking their dogs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There's like all these people and dogs I've never seen before just popping out the woodwork since Corona's been here.
Oh yeah.
It's
That's what I've been
great. I
saying.
love
Yeah.
dogs.
That's what I've been saying. I'm like, where did they come from? I've never seen
Yeah,
those
like
dogs in my
Stewart.
life. It's crazy.
It's great. Who are you?
I know, like, and I don't even want to. I don't even want to walk around the neighborhood with my dog because she goes crazy after when she sees another dog on the other side of the road. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
you know. And then
Yeah,
the other
that's
owners
why
like look at me like all mad and stuff, like, you know. But I don't know.
Do you guys have any vacations planned in the near future? Do you think will be affected?
Not us really, but I
No.
know like Heather's whole family's trying to go to Hawaii in July.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So I don't know if that's going to get affected or not.
right.
Because I know Hawaii is a state that didn't have too many issues.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they'll have a problem doing that or not. But who knows? So did you,
knows?
you know, I was thinking, because I asked it on Instagram last night between 90 Day Fiancé and Love is Blind. Have you seen either of
Yeah.
those?
I watched 90 Day Fiance. I've never seen Love Is Blind, so I picked 90 Day Fiance.
Okay, I'm the opposite. I've only
Oh,
heard
serious?
things.
I just picked it because 90 Day Fiance is like crazy, absurd. Like I didn't pick it because like they find love on there. I picked it because it's good entertainment.
Yeah, but it grosses me out. Like the dude with no neck.
Oh, that's why I picked it, because that love line right there, that storyline right there itself,
Yeah.
that's why it won.
Yeah, like I've heard stories and stuff, and it makes me not want to watch it. It's just
Holy
cringy,
crap.
you know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
goodness. Oh my goodness. That poor girl. Oh my goodness. Not only just because she's like dating him, might marry him, but she literally came from like the worst home ever. It's so sad where she came from and lived.
Right, and that determines like what she would do, like the length she'll go to come here,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
having sex with him. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
girl, you could have, someone else would have married you for you to come here and get a green card. You didn't have to pick him. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm. Oh my gosh.
But what's Love Is Blind about? I never even seen it.
So, it's so different than any other of those kind of shows. I feel like there's been those kind of shows before. So they're in these like pods, right? And they're all soundproof except for this one like wall in between the two. They can't see each other. So, and you just go to different pods and you're talking to each other and you're building connections and stuff like that. And then you move to the next step when you find someone and you propose to them. So the biggest relationship was this white guy proposed to this black girl, but they don't know they're white or black. They're not allowed to say. So she doesn't know
Right.
he's white and he doesn't know she's black. You know what I'm saying?
And would you say by her voice, could you tell? Would
No,
you
she
be
sounds
able
like a
to
white
tell?
girl. No, she sounds like a white girl. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so he proposed like after like 3 days. Like he was the fastest one to do it. So he just knew, you know. But they're still married till this day.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, there's so
That's
much
crazy.
more that goes on after that. Like they have to meet the parents and they live together and all this other stuff. They have to go
Right.
through all these things, you know. And but yeah, they're still married. I
Wow.
think there's 3 couples that we're gonna get, or 3 or 4 that we're gonna get married. and I think two of them are still together. So, but
Check that out.
I watched one episode and then I couldn't stop. I spent I spent all day watching this stupid show. Like,
oh my god.
So I started at like 7 in the morning, and I looked at my clock, and it was like 4 in the afternoon, or like 5 when it was over. I was like, what the hell?
Is it just one season? Is this like the first year of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 90 Day Fiancé I think has quite a few seasons.
Okay, it's just this season that everyone's like hyping up.
Yeah. This Ed dude is like rocked our world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Crazy.
I just feel bad because like for some reason women can seem to be able to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Women can do anything. You know, they're able to have sex with someone just to get what they want or to get somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they just know how to like block that out. Just.
I don't know why that is. Why is that?
I don't know. I am one of them.
Because like you don't see guys doing that.
I don't know. No, well, there was a 90 Day Fiancé. There was a few guys that were with women that you were like, you don't gotta be with her for that. No. There's a few. You'll find a few, but there's no scenario like this Ed one. There's just none. This is just on a whole nother level.
Like I heard about the part where he told her to shave her legs or something like that. I was like, bro. Like,
and she was like, shave your face then. And then in the comments, like I was watching that episode on YouTube, in the comments someone's like, if he shaves his face, he'll look like I don't know if they said like a naked sack of balls or a naked mole rat, and it's true because he has like
it looked like a nutsack. Yeah, disgusting.
Oh god, it's terrible.
Dude, and that's why I don't even need to watch it because of that.
Yeah, it's like just YouTube it and you'll find like just the clips you need to watch. You don't have to even go through the whole series of it. Just YouTube it and you'll see exactly what you need to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's exactly what you need to see.
I had to laugh because what did I ask? What was that question I asked on Instagram? The best Disney
live Disney action movie.
Yeah, bro, you said Jumanji. That's not even a Disney movie.
That's why I said, does that count? I don't know. Were we acting like Aladdin, like Mulan?
Yeah. But so you like the Jumanji now better than the original, or were you just saying that?
I don't know. I was just trying to be like. Jumanji then, Jumanji now is way more action packed. So like,
yeah, and I think
action.
Yeah, and they went more towards like the comedy route. So that's probably why you like it more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like Kevin Hart and Jack Black are hilarious in it.
Oh my god, so funny.
Yeah, especially Jack Black as a girl.
Especially when they gotta like being a teenage girl in a man's body.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's hilarious.
Yeah,
that was great. No, but I haven't seen many of the live remakes besides Lion King. I haven't seen Aladdin yet because I don't want to see it because on unpopular opinion of mine is that I don't like Will Smith as the genie.
I thought he was great. I don't think you could have put anyone else.
I didn't watch the movie for that whole reason though. So
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would give it a try. I mean, the beginning was kind of like I was kind of iffy. I was like, I don't really like his singing. You know what I mean? But as the movie went on, like it was good. I mean, they did go a different direction because they made like Jasmine like this strong woman, you know, who doesn't take any shit. So that was pretty cool.
That's cool. Okay, so I've seen Beauty and the Beast and Lion King, and that's it of the remakes.
Yeah,
I'm excited for Mulan.
What'd you think of the Lion King? Did that freak you out at all? Was it too weird?
No, I really liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it more than I thought I would.
Yeah, me too. I loved it.
And I saw it in theater.
Okay.
Theaters.
Yeah, we saw Aladdin in theaters, but we just saw Lion King like the other day.
Yeah, Lion King, I liked it more than I thought I would. I liked it. I did. I thought it was
Yeah.
cool. It didn't freak me out at all. I liked it.
Yo, I loved
You
Seth Rogen as Pumbaa though. Yo, he was
It was a shame
perfect.
they had to cut out certain parts, but it made sense because they had to do it more animalistic.
Right, right.
It made sense for them to do that. So, of course they had to skip all the fun stuff, but it still was a good movie.
Oh yeah.
And I saw Lion King right when Serengeti was out. Did you ever watch Serengeti on Discover?
I don't think so.
Whatever. Well, that's a really good show. Really good little whatever part series about the real Serengeti.
Right.
Crazy stuff. So I was in the mood for some real live action, you know what I mean? Safari stuff. So I was vibing off of it. It was good. It was good.
And then we saw Lady and the Tramp last night. We watched that.
And that's live?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh, I didn't know they had that live.
Yeah, it made both of us were looking for Ziva. We were like, Ziva, where are you? And we were like,
Oh.
yeah, I mean, definitely makes you want to hug your dog and stuff. So.
Oh, it's good though. It is good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm really excited for Mulan. That's one of my favorite Disney movies.
I know, mine too, but I'm mad they're not using any music.
I know. I think that's weird.
Because there's 2 very popular songs in that movie. And how would you not do that?
Yeah.
At least do those 2.
Did they say why?
I have no idea. But
I don't.
it's probably...
I just really like the behind that movie. I think that message behind the movie is
Yeah.
amazing.
And
that's why I like it.
Because I'm thinking it's going to be like Snow White and the Huntsman or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? They
More
completely
vibe.
just redid that. But...
Yeah. Well.
I don't know. I don't like when people try and do too much with something that was already good. I know you have to because you have to make it longer.
Right.
And you can add more to it and stuff, but...
Songs will help elongate a movie.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, but maybe they couldn't sing or something. I don't know why they wouldn't add the...
Maybe the right actress just couldn't sing and they had to...
Yeah, I don't know.
Bust them. What else, though? What else did you ask? Pixar over...
No, what was it? Oh, that was last week. DreamWorks over Disney.
Well,
Or Disney.
Disney makes Toy Story, right?
Yeah.
Well, Toy Story is the best thing ever of all.
What'd you think of Toy Story 4?
I loved it.
Yeah, so did I. What about the ending?
I loved it. I thought it rounded everything off superb.
That's what I was saying. But everyone's like,
great.
"Oh, I hated the ending, blah blah blah." I'm like, the ending was perfect.
They needed to do that. We all had to grow up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It was for us. It was for us, the 30-year-olds. That movie was for us. It wasn't for the little kids. That movie was for us.
Yeah, definitely.
That was for us.
Yeah, and
we needed that.
There's no other way you could have ended it,
When the new Star Wars came out a couple Christmases ago, that was for the 40-year-olds. This Toy Story 4, that was for the 30-year-olds. It just had to be resolved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was just something to be put out for people.
See, I was thinking I was gonna I might do a Star Wars thing, a marathon type thing, because I've never watched any of them, and I loved Mandalorian.
Yeah, you need to. You'll love The Mandalorian even more if you see all of the Star Wars. Yes.
But there's so
You'll
many.
be you'll appreciate it even more. It took me I had never seen any of the Star Wars either until I started dating Ricky, and then he was like, "You need to watch them." So he had me watch them in the order they got put out to the public. That's the way you need to watch them.
Oh, okay.
And I fell in love. Oh, they're great. It's great. It's such a good plot. Excellent plot. Excellent. You'll love it. I was like, how am I going to watch all these, dude? They're so long. There's so many. You just want to keep, you're going to be I was watching one a Friday, one Saturday, one Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or a couple on a weekend, one or two a weekend. I love them. They're great. They're great, especially now with Disney Plus.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
definitely.
You just
Yeah,
rock and roll.
I was thinking about trying it, but I don't know. I have to be in the mood.
Yeah, I definitely had to be in the mood. Like when I got on my kickstart of it, I had to be in the mood. And my problem is I was like, oh, I'm not into like spacey shit and like, I'm more of a comedy person, but it does have a lot of like comedic relief in there. And it's not like total spacey like I thought it was. And like I said, the story plot is amazing. It's great. It's so well written. I was very surprised. Has a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah.
And like you think you know everything about Star Wars from people talking about it, but you're gonna be surprised about a lot of stuff.
Right.
I was like, what?
No one told me that.
Yeah, I was like, what? You guys didn't say that? So there are some like secrets to be known still. You're not like gonna be like, I already knew that.
Right.
So it's neat. It's neat.
So what do you think will what do you take from this whole corona thing? Like, do you have like what gives you hope? You know what I'm saying? Like, what gets you through it?
One thing that is cool from like this whole thing happening is it's showing me that we can like all band together again, and like that people just do have a side that, like when 9/11 happened and when things like this happen, it shows that we can band together and we can kind of all stand for the same thing again and kind of be more united and show us like what's important. So hopefully, we all will take a step back when things reopen and just remember this time and remember to be more appreciative and be kinder people and be cleaner people and you know what I'm saying? Just stay more united through this time no matter what. Like let's continue to be better people to the earth. Let's keep the pollution down. You know what I'm saying? Like I hope we take the positive things of this and hold on to them and not just like, all right, back to partying, back to let's F things up. Like I keep saying, I'm so worried that like when the Phillies won a championship, like people destroy the city. Why? Like, so I hope that when we're about to go back to partying, back to the clubs, back to this, we don't destroy everything like idiots, So I hope everybody just stays smart, stays clean. Let's stay working hard, stay taking care of your bodies, stay hanging out with your families. And you could still FaceTime people and stuff every day and connect to people every day. You don't have to, this doesn't have to be just as Corona's here, This should be an everyday thing anyways. You still should be asking people how they are and checking on them mentally and things like that, So I just hope this is something people can adapt to their everyday life and not just be because we're going through a pandemic right now,
Yeah. How do you kind of like check your mentality and kind of stay sane, through the whole thing? Just keeping yourself busy or?
Well, I would definitely say working out helps me because that's where I can just like release, bad energy and stuff. And, just taking care of yourself, taking time for yourself, definitely getting some sunlight, going on a walk, you know what I mean? Even if it's in your own neighborhood, because I know they're, closing down parks and stuff like that, or people might not feel comfortable or safe going out to parks or whatever. But even if you just sit out on your front step or something, get a little bit of sunlight when you can. But definitely talking to somebody, having someone to talk to about your own feelings or saying it out loud, you know what I mean? But just reaching out to somebody if you feel down. Because you definitely got to talk about your feelings. Because like we were saying earlier, we're lucky enough to have a partner that, we're comfortable with, we're feeling good with. So we might not necessarily have that problem arise, but other people might feel like they have no one to talk to or might be all by themselves. So, someone might have to reach out on social media or call somebody up or just say it out loud, write it down in a journal, but take care of yourself. Take a bath, watch a movie, eat a bad snack that's going to make you feel better. Like, do whatever you got to do.
Right, yeah. And you know what's funny about the whole, like, pollution thing is like you hear the people talk about like I saw a video, what was it, in Venice, Italy or something like that. There was a jellyfish going through the canal. There was dolphins coming through the canal. They're like, oh, these animals are coming back, and there's grass growing in places that wasn't growing there before. I'm like, well, no shit. It's because everyone's been inside. You know what I mean? And it's we're the ones, it's the humans are the ones that are destroying everything. You know what I mean? And there's deer just coming out of nowhere. I'm like, yeah, because they were here first. This is where they...
Right, we're running homes. Yeah. It's crazy.
You know?
It's crazy.
And it's wild, like, that people, like, are excited about that.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I mean?
It's a good thing, but it's like, can we keep it that way?
It's a good thing. Yeah, it's not going to stay that way. Once people come outside and start doing back to normal things and...
Right. Because it's like back in the day, Sundays were for family. Businesses were closed. Like, how hard would it be to just shut stuff down on Sundays still?
Right.
To try to shut down pollution a little bit. You
Honestly,
know what I mean? Like,
we need to take notes from Disney and Chick-fil-A. I think if we had Disney and Chick-fil-A run the world, I think we'd be better.
Yeah, because Disney is real good at littering and cleaning up and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, Chick-fil-A knows how to keep people happy. And
right. I mean, and also like the way because I say Disney because of the way they run things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't.
Place on Earth.
Right. They weren't waiting for the governor of Florida to tell them what to do. Like they closed because they think they needed to close, and they've never had to do that before. You know what I mean? They're kind of like their own government. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's weird.
They are their own ecosystem. They're their own world for real. They're called Disney World not for no reason.
And it's crazy, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the way you see Chick-fil-A run things, it's just like it's such a smoother pace. Like the bank I work at is next to a Chick-fil-A, so I'm constantly like in the parking lot and I'm watching.
Right.
You know,
right.
I'm watching how like they're on it like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And people are.
Yeah. And think about how many people on Sundays are like, oh, I want Chick-fil-A so bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Me every Sunday. Like, dang it.
Yeah. It's everyone.
They're like,
everyone.
That's okay because they're closed on Sundays for a good reason. Like that's awesome, and then you're happy.
It's because of what they. It's because because the owners and the CEOs. Then that's what they believe.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they give up that day's money. Like who knows? They can make extra money that day.
Right.
You know, but they choose to.
Everyone have off.
Right.
Right.
You know, and I think that's one of the coolest things. And you know, if I'm fortunate enough to have a business in the future. That's something that, you know, I might think about doing, but depends.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm ready for sports to come back, though. You know,
I know. Ricky never been happier when the draft started a couple of days ago.
Did he watch the Michael Jordan thing?
Oh, yeah, we watched that, yeah. We're excited for that tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's tomorrow night, and I'm glad I got that on, and then American Idol's staying on.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
I'm surprised.
I know, I'm surprised, too.
Because right now they're in their, like, the top 20, so they're going to be doing it, so each person's going to be singing from their house.
What? Really?
I'm like, they better have some good quality, like... Because if it's like over, if it's over Skype or Zoom, like, how do you know if it's good or not?
Do you think they like send people there to like set stuff up for them?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping they do that. It's got to be good quality, because then you're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm glad they're still trying to go though.
Did you see any of the guys getting drafted? Any of the girlfriends getting removed by the mothers, or the guys snatching the phone?
That was hilarious. You know what I mean? She just picked up that white girl and she said, "This ain't about you." Like, she was hogging his moment. Oh, that was so great.
That was great.
And the dude had his two phones, and the girl grabbed his phone, and he was like, "Nah, snatch that back." But I knew
That's
when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's not for the reason people think it is.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because one,
Yeah.
he's on the phone with like the coaches that are drafting him,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
he had his he was gonna have his agent on FaceTime on the other phone.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't.
I'm like,
I know you want to share that moment with your boyfriend or whatever, but if you're not
But-
married,
yeah, yeah,
like, it means nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like you're in line to his mother, his this, his that, his this.
right? Stay out
You know
of the
what I'm saying?
camera shot. Yeah,
Yeah, like come on, you should know better.
yeah. But that white
No,
girl was
Russell
hogging.
Wilson.
That white girl was hogging the whole camera though.
I know.
She just like hovered
like-
over him and like, and she was like resisting the mom picking her up and stuff. I was like, Joe, I was like, yo,
this
just
is
get
a
up.
mess.
That was great.
A mess. Oh my god. A mess.
Ricky's an Eagles fan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you?
Eagles, first town. Let me look around here. Red Wings. I'm in his man cave. What else? Sixers. And
Oh, he's
Phillies.
all over the place.
Except for besides the Red Wings, yeah, he's all over the place. At Georgetown. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite team or no? You just don't care.
No. I don't care. I mean, I'll root for, like our home who we're supposed to root for. Whoever he likes, I like, whatever.
Yeah.
Go Sixers. Go Eagles, go Sixers.
Yeah, I'm just straight Philly
I
everything.
was a big Kobe fan. Like, literally, I was a big Kobe fan. I used to really like the Steelers, and then they just started. So,
Yeah,
but,
I mean, I like Kobe because I like greatness. I like watching people work, and I like
Yes.
seeing how they work and how they become the way they did. And it's weird that not like so many people compare LeBron to Michael Jordan, but I'm like, why does no one compare Kobe?
right?
I think Kobe's closer to
Agreed.
Michael Jordan than LeBron.
Yeah,
Like work ethic wise, and also like he won 5 championships. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
I agree.
That's just my opinion.
I agree.
But
Yeah, I agree.
you know,
agree,
because
you
I
know,
mean,
but-
those two are similar in body types and everything. LeBron's just a freak. You know, he's just a big.
real, yeah,
you know
like-
what I mean?
Yeah,
He's a
can't
big
deny
dude.
that.
You never seen a big dude run and jump like that, but Kobe and Michael
Right.
are like the same body type and stuff. So
yeah.
I don't know, but I'm excited for those. What else is on?
Yeah, what else is on? What else is on?
I don't know. Well, you know what I was thinking? Back to Billie Eilish is like, I don't know why this came to my head, but like she has like the deepest voice, but she sings so softly.
I know.
I'm like, where does that come
know.
from?
I
That's
don't
so
know, right?
weird.
Where goes that?
That's so
don't
weird.
know.
I don't know, but it's so good though.
It is so good. Her concert I was supposed to go to got canceled the day before all this Corona stuff started
Yeah,
going
right.
crazy. One day, man, one day. But at least I have that to look forward to eventually.
Right.
Eventually, I'll be going to see my girl.
Yeah,
Billie.
2021.
Belay. I'll be seeing you, Belay. Mask on, mask off. I don't care. I'll be seeing.
Mask on, gloves on, hazmat suit.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Let's get weird, Billy.
They should just pass out hazmat suits at the door.
Yeah, who cares?
Everyone just get it.
That
Yeah.
was weird for her concert.
Yeah, and
I'm
she can
down.
they could put her in a bubble and just sing out the bubble.
Yeah.
Like Bubble Billy.
Bubble Billy. I love you, Bubble Billy. Oh, God.
Oh man. Anyway.
And honestly, too, music's been helping me get through this too. Hardcore,
Oh, yeah.
hardcore, man.
What are you like a mainstream music? Are you like what kind of music you like?
Well, you know what's funny is like I listened to Billie Eilish before she was like mainstream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So like I like everything. Like I'll listen to like everything. I listen to some weird alternative pop. I listen to like rock and roll, rock, rap, underground rap. So I listen to everything. Um, I'm really into Dua Lipa's new album right now. It's like super groovy and fantastic. It just makes you in a good mood. So I've been into that lately. And Jesse Reyes's new album. So I guess right now I'm pretty mainstream right now, I would say.
Okay.
But I've also been listening to a lot of like throwbacks as well because it's 420 all month, as you know.
Right.
So I've been
All
listening
month.
to a lot of like throwback 90 hip hop, you know what I mean? You know, Snoop Dogg, all them, you know. So lately I just been listening to like feel good music.
Yeah.
So just like 90s and current stream pop music right now.
Right. Yeah, like music for me is very mood driven. So it's about just what kind of mood I'm in. Like, you know, a lot of people will listen to something to put them in a different mood. Like I can't do that. I have to listen to something that I'm already in that mood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna I can't like I need to I'm with you on that.
Yeah. And like with me it differs like I'll hop from like I'm trying to think of like a heavy metal band, like a hardcore metal band or something, and like Meek Mill, you know?
Right.
And then and then some like acoustic stuff, and you know, I hop around like crazy, you know. But for me it's just what I like, you know. I can't stick with one kind of, you know.
Yeah. I cannot just keep like listening to the same artist over and over. I'd rather just put my stuff on shuffle and let it go.
Right.
Let it do its thing. I know a lot of artists to do covers of other songs.
Yeah.
So like I might download someone who sings a Meek Mill rap song, but they'll sing it, or, you know, I don't know, you know, a country person or a rapper doing a country song, you know. I just like to switch up my genres with the singers as well, because I just like it that way too.
Yeah, that's another thing I've been doing. Well, I do it at work mostly because I walk around a parking lot all day. So I just sit there and I write lyrics and stuff. And because I think I told you this, like I scream, so like I'm trying to like create my own music.
Right.
You know what I mean? I found some this dude on. You ever heard of that app Fiverr?
No.
Well, you can actually pay people to do certain things. You know? So they'll be like, so say like you wanted a picture done to a picture in Photoshop or something. You could go to Fiverr and then be like, there's like tons of people that do Photoshop.
I've heard apps. Yeah.
So it's kind of like that. So I found this guy who did just like he wrote some music for me and did like the whole drums and guitar and all that kind of stuff because I can't do none of that.
Nice.
You know what I mean? He was like, oh, because I want to do just vocals, right? So so sent me that, and I've been writing some vocals. Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't even think to do that. That's dope. Nice.
Yeah.
Smart.
And it wasn't even that expensive. It was like $20.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because they're all
super smart.
Because that was the most expensive I was gonna go. I wasn't trying to spend too much money on it.
Right.
Because each person like determines their own price. Like some are like $5, some are like $100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and just because it's expensive doesn't mean that they're good. It just means that's what they're charging.
Right.
Yeah. Because what I found is because I watch a bunch of YouTube on it, and a lot of people that are like charging cheaper are actually really good. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna just try it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just try that out. The $20 was a good number to be at.
Yeah, so I actually like what this dude sent to me, and you know, it's funny. I had an idea of what I wanted to do. Like, I want my music to be something I can work out to. I want it to be motivating and stuff like that. I ended up writing a deep song to it, so
You're like,
I was like, damn.
not quite where.
I was like, oh, it just, it hit me in the heart rather than,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So,
Right.
So
Nothing
I
wrong
like
with
it.
that.
I like it. The only thing is, I get kind of like, shy and embarrassed to do it while I'm here with Heather in the house.
Really?
Yeah. So I haven't really been able to record anything because she's been here. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
You'll get there. You'll get there. Because
Yeah.
then we all have to hear it.
Yeah. I mean, she's heard me do it, but like I don't know, to keep doing it over and over, and I don't have like a soundproof place.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been doing most of the time.
Work.
That's what I do at work.
Nice.
That's what I get paid to do.
Cool. Right? You're like, thanks. Thanks, Rona.
For real.
Awesome.
Yeah, but anything else you want to throw in there?
No, man. I think we had a good little covered a lot of topics right there.
I know, it's fun. I'm glad you're doing good.
No, yeah, same. I miss you guys.
I know, it's weird.
I know we were planning some other stuff for your party, so we did not get to.
I know, that's what she was saying.
A shame.
You know what? I love the video, though. I loved it.
Good.
I loved it.
Good.
It was just like... I was telling my mom, because I went to my mom's yesterday to pick up my bidet, because she bought me one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you going to put that?
It hooks on your toilet.
What?
Yeah. And we've already used it and everything. I love it.
My God. That's wild.
Yeah. So I went to pick up that.
Yeah.
And so that was the first time I saw my mom in person since, like, my birthday, And that was,
Yeah.
And I wasn't even close to anyone there. They were all like staying away from everyone,
Right.
But now I'm kind of over it. I'm just kind of over, but
I know.
I don't know.
I know.
But yeah, so I forget what I was going with that. So what were we talking about? So I saw my mom.
You picked up your bidet. You went to your mama's.
Oh, yeah, because I was talking about the video. And I told her, I was like, the thing about the video I loved was that I never thought people thought about me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're a cool dude.
Well, and
you're
she was also like, well, and also you can't take too much to heart because like people are only vulnerable like that in certain situations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like in making like a video or something, they feel like they want to tell you what they get from you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So, but I was like,
It
oh,
was your
that's so
30th,
crazy.
And we all wanted to make you feel special.
Yeah, that too, and I loved it. I really loved it. There's nothing. Heather's like, oh, I wish I could have done more. I was like, yo, there's nothing you could have done more.
And I was like, it's a thought that counts. We went through the trouble to, get people's videos together and stuff. Like, he's gonna love it.
Yeah, it was cool as hell.
Yeah.
And I love that people did it. And it was couldn't ask for more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I said, and we'll all get up together when we can celebrate, and we will celebrate. We have a lot to celebrate.
Yeah, hopefully by her birthday, this will be
right
in the past.
In the past, I know all I've been singing is zoom, 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 make my heart go boom, boom. Oh, the girl. And Ricky's like, what the hell is that? I'm like, our age difference.
Oh yeah, you don't know. You don't know about the Xena, the Zetas Lapidus.
And I keep saying that, Zetas Lapidus. And I'm like, if you don't know, you will know sooner than later. We're gonna have to watch Xena.
You don't know, now you know.
He's like, yeah, Xena, the warrior princess, and I'm like, no.
That's Xena.
Not that.
Oh, that's funny. All right, girl.
All right, well, tell Heather I said, hey.
Will do. She was like, oh, she didn't even text me that she was gonna podcast with you. I was like, okay. Did she tell you everything, or?
Yeah, right. Am I supposed to?
It is what it is. All right. Well, we'll see you whenever we see you.
See ya.
All right. Peace.
All right, bye.